Welcome back to NotReelFishing, everybody, and today we are going to be doing something that we've been trying to do for the past couple days. We are back to this spot to hopefully catch whatever it is that is making these giant swirls. I've got my old tackle box. Ooh, just saw it again. There's quite a few of them. So I've got my old tackle box, and what I've got in here is I've got some popping bugs. I've got a bass popper, which is a bigger popper than what I normally use, and what I'm hoping to do is hopefully that will be big enough to get this thing tempted to bite. Oh, they're already feeding. I'm excited. So if y'all don't remember or haven't been on the channel long enough, this is my old tackle box of flies that I've bought, and these I don't use it too often because I like using the ones that I tied myself, just because it's a little bit more fun that way. But what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go with this. I don't know if I should go with red or orange. I'm thinking probably red. Go with this red bass popper. And I'm going to switch to my 13-foot rod today because I need to get a little bit more reach. I love the TENKARA USA Roto because it's so sensitive and it just casts so well. But this rod's 13 feet and it's a heavier duty rod, so if we do hook into that big monstrosities that are out there, we'll have a little bit more backbone to catch it. Also, I've never fished this spot this early in the morning. It's not early, it's not like 6 or anything. It's 8 o'clock right now. I normally come here late afternoon, but I'm already seeing a little bit of activity, and I'm hoping because it's so calm right now that maybe that'll help. I've got a worm tied on. I'm not going to use that. But yeah, I want to use this rod. It's 13 feet. Well, 13 feet. I think it's 13 feet 6 inches in total. And the reason why is because you would think that 3 feet wouldn't really give you that much difference in casting distance. But you have to remember with these rods, 3 extra feet of line isn't just 3 extra feet of line. It's actually about 6. Because, I mean, 3 feet on the rod isn't just 3 feet. Because if you just do your leader, your material, I mean, dang, let me get my words right. That fish feeding over there's got me all jumpy and ready to get in the water. And it's also a possibility that these things are feeding on something small. So I may end up, if this doesn't work, trying a few of these other flies. I have like a topwater gurgler. I've got all kinds of weird stuff that I could try out today. I just know I want to catch whatever's out there, hopefully. We probably won't, just because, you know, I don't get that lucky. But in the off chance that we do, it would be nice to catch something nice and big for the channel, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tie on that popper. And I may put on a smaller popper if this one is getting a lot of strikes, but it's not hooking up. You know what I mean? I think what's biting right now isn't that big one that we saw yesterday. These look like smaller fish that are biting right now. This leader's a little short, but I'm still gonna leave it on for right now. We can always change it out later. Yeah, I'm gonna get this rigged up and we'll get started. All right, guys, we're gonna kind of match the hatch. We're gonna go with this minnow imitation. I've used it before a long time ago, and I think I just used it for like 5 minutes. I had another one that was a different color. I didn't really use olive that much at the time, but we have learned that olive, this kind of olive-ish color, works really good here. And we are going to try to kind of match the hatch with this because there are tons of little minnows swimming around. So I figured maybe that'll help. That other one that we were using, that gurgler, it was just causing my line to get all kinds of twisted up, and I just didn't want to deal with that. It was a nice sized fish, whatever that was. Yeah, this is gonna do it. I feel it. It's got to bite in first cast. It's got to get the weight down for the casting distance. Oh, it moves a bit quicker than some of my other ones. It sinks a little bit faster. It's necessarily a bad thing. I kind of slowly retrieve it. See that fish feeding right in front of us. A little nibble. 2 little nibbles. Oh man, I did it again. Alright guys, be right back. Alright guys, this thing got, I guess it had line twist in it from the last fly we used. It was all twisted up, and so I just kind of cut the leader where it was really twisted, and I just, how did I just tangle this up? And I just picked it back up. Look at that, I just tied a wind knot in it, and all I did was pick my line back up. Sometimes you just want to fish and it just doesn't, the universe is just telling you to go home. I guess this is what happens when you fish on Mother's Day. You should be with your mother spending time. But I did that yesterday. And I'm going to go see my girlfriend's mother-in-law, or my mother-in-law really, around 12. Look at this. I just picked it up. We already got another wind knot. Okay, this should be the last wind knot that I'm gonna get. This fly is just so heavy that when I let go of it, it just falls and tangles everything up. I just tangled it more. I'll be right back. All right, guys, now we can get back to fishing, hopefully. Not what I wanted. It landed where I wanted, but didn't catch what I wanted. Caught us a little tree pounder. There we go. Got something, guys. It's not real big. It's like a little bass. Nope, pickerel. Little pickerel. Not too little, but it's a pickerel. Hey. I'm gonna let you go. Just let me get this untangled. Well, if you let go, you're not even hooked anymore. Just let. There we go, guys. It's about to lip this dude, but nice little pickerel. They got such pretty colors on them. It's so cool. All right, get going, little redfin, or don't. Like a little snake, just slithers away. Oh look, I put my rod down. You know what that means, guys? We're probably tangled already. Alright guys, our little cricket is out there. Just minding his own business. Trying to get him out of that little sweet spot with that big old bite we kept seeing earlier. What was that? Feels like we got a little flyer, guys. Yep, little flyer. Knew they'd be out here today. Cute little booger. Ain't he? Enjoy your day, little dude. Not really what I'm after. I mean, I'm always happy to catch a fish, but look at that big boy that's out there. There's at least 3 of them. Looks like, what it looks like to me is there's either a mudfish that's over here, and I think 2 large pickerel and or pike, maybe chain pickerel over there, or bass. I can't tell by the way they feed, but when they come up and they eat, it's kind of what it looks like. Because when they come up and they crescent, I can sort of see their fins, and I see a flash of red, which makes me think pickerel. But it could be bass, because the bass here are probably going to be very dark. Haha, y'all see that? We got one of these things. Come on, bud. Look at that. Nice freaking, it's like a chain pickerel. I think it's a redfin. Yep. There we go, guys. Figured out what's been biting our stuff so much. You weren't even hooked. You're holding on to the rabbit fur. This, I'm pretty sure, is a chain pickerel. No, this might be a redfin. Yeah, it's a nice redfin. Look at the size of that guy. And they have some nasty teeth. Look at these things. Hold on, I'll get my pliers out so you can really see them. I think he cut my fly in half, little turd. Look at the teeth these things have. Look, check them out. Look at them. That's why I'm scared to lip them. See them teeth in there? Look at the size of those teeth. I can't really show you. He's strong, so look at the size of those teeth, man. It's the last thing you want to do is accidentally lip one of these. But that's about as big as they get. When I looked online, their average like length is like anywhere between, I think, 8 to like 12 inches, and he's not that far from about a foot long. He's at least 9. So we're gonna let this little booger go. Alrighty, look at all that slime. Delicious. So that is what cut me off earlier. The one I caught earlier must have been bigger, because that one didn't fight quite as hard. Or maybe that's the same one, he was just tired. But earlier it felt like it was a little bit heavier than that. And it cut us off. So it was probably a big redfin pickerel that was out there. Look, he's mangled my rabbit fur all up. Alright guys, for the last few minutes we're going to target some of the smaller fish. I've got a white body with a little bit of orange, a little bit of olive with a little bit of pheasant hack. Focus, camera. Does that help? I don't know. I don't know why it never wants to focus for me. Anyway, we're going to start with that, and maybe we'll catch a few of those smaller species. Probably going to catch a couple flyers. I don't have much time left because I do have to, you know, go do a few errands for the missus before we go to her mother's house. And then, yeah. I'll go ahead and extend you all the way out, because why not? Alright guys, for the last few minutes, we're going to target some of the smaller fish. I've got a white body with a little bit of orange, a little bit of olive with a little bit of pheasant hack. Focus, camera. Does that help? I don't know. I don't know why it never wants to focus for me. Anyway, we're going to start with that, and maybe we'll catch a few of those smaller species. Probably going to catch a couple flyers. I don't have much time left because I do have to, you know, go do a few errands for the missus before we go to her mother's house. And then, yeah. I'll go ahead and extend you all the way out, because why not? And hopefully, we don't hook into one of the big fish that are out there with this, because, well, actually, you know what? I'd be fine with that. I don't really care. As long as they don't cut me off again, I'm perfectly fine with that. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Oh, so much easier to cast this one. So much lighter. I'm just gonna kind of, there we go. That was easy. Oh my goodness. Good thing I brought my pliers. He choked it. I'm telling you guys, there ain't nothing better for panfish than anything than a TENKARA rod. Nice little booger, nice little flyer. It's so fun, so effective, and I mean, you can see how difficult that was. I mean, I just casted it out, went to 1, 2, 3, and you know. And just so y'all know, I'm currently at 98 subscribers. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do when I get to 100. I think what I might do is kayak the Cape Fear River for 100 subscriber special. But I don't know, we'll see. Got him. Little flyer. Got more grass than fish. He also choked it. There we go, guys. Another nice little flyer. Still haven't got the message from where I need to go. So I switched over to like a sort of like a weightless woolly bugger that I tied some orange hackle facing forward on, kind of like the olive one that I make. But this one's just black and little tidbit of orange. We're just trying to get it out towards the center there. There we go. Just gonna let it sit on top for a minute. It's not even gonna move it while I wait for this message to come in. Ah,